have an intro video. Okay. It says that I'm alive. Let's see. I don't see a live going on YouTube. But how do you do that? How do you know? I don't know. Okay. Let's check my Facebook group. There's the challenge. Let's go to. Oh, okay. I'm streaming there. Okay, that's good. Wonder if I can see if I can share this in my group. Oh, that's not reclaimed. I don't know why. Reclaimed spark is showing up there. You'll have to, I'll ignore that. What's this? Oh. Okay, I guess I'm just going to go live in here. I'm using StreamYard. I am doing a challenge. It's 3 days. I just need to put some lip stuff on. They're a little bit dry right now. A little bit cold here in Nebraska. Okay, so I'm doing a healthy hair kickstart. 3 days to gorgeous, radiant hair. So this is going to build the foundation for healthy, vibrant hair for you. Okay. Now my next slide, it has all 3 days on it. I can't really see it too good. Maybe I need to push that button. There we go. Okay, sorry. Pushing buttons on my computer, getting to know the tech here. So I'm going to close out my Facebook. See if it's on YouTube. No, I don't see it anymore. Videos? Unless it just shows up. Oh, live. There's a live button. I am there. Yay! I'm on YouTube as well. That's good. I wonder if I can get watch later. I don't know if I can get a link to this. I don't know if I can get a link to this. Whoa. Oh, you're very loud. You're going to be muted. Okay. Settings? No. I don't think I can just link to a live video, can I? Autoplay is on. Analytics. Okay, I think I'll just leave it as it is. Okay. So, day 1's about detoxing your strands, how to remove buildup, and clarify hair for a fresh start. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Day 2, which will be tomorrow evening, it's going to be Nourish to Flourish, scalp health, and the best foods and supplements for hair growth. Okay. Day 3, I would really like you to join me and let's do a conditioning treatment together. I've got some recipes that I'm going to be sharing. I've got them in my Facebook group. I've posted them in there so people can print them out if they want. I want you to understand what kind of treatment you need, though. And I think it's a good idea to detox your hair prior to doing the conditioning treatment. So let's move on here. So we're doing day 1, detox your strands, how to remove buildup and clarify hair for a fresh start. So what exactly is detox? Hair detoxing is like hitting the reset button for your hair and scalp. It's a deep cleanse that removes buildup, impurities, and excess oils. So your hair can breathe, absorb nutrients, and feel refreshed. So why is it important? Think of your hair like a sponge. When it's coated with buildup, it can't soak up all the goodness from your favorite products. Detoxing clears the way for hydration, nourishment, and shine to come through. So, have you ever felt like your hair is dull, heavy, or just isn't responding to your favorite products anymore? Do you notice greasy roots or dry ends no matter what you do? There's common issues that need detoxifying. There's product buildup that weighs hair down, hard water minerals leaving hair brittle or limp, pollution and dirt clogging the scalp, and swimmer hair, there's chlorine. Then we have life, your hair just is dull and lifeless, and you don't understand why. That's a huge key that you need to detoxify. Itching or a flaky scalp is a good reason to detoxify. And products not working like they used to. That's where I am right now. My products aren't working like they used to. My curl isn't holding as nice as it used to. And there's also the other end of the spectrum, excess oil causing greasiness. So in any of if any of this sounds familiar, it's a sign that your hair and scalp are asking for a detox. What are the benefits of detox? Removes buildup for lighter, bouncier hair, restores natural shine, helps products work more effectively. For the scalp, it unclogs your follicles to promote growth, reduces itchiness and flakiness, and creates a clean foundation for healthy hair. So, how do you detoxify? Number 1 is to clarify. So, you can use a clarifying shampoo. You have to be careful about clarifying shampoos though, because sometimes, like if you color your hair, if you perm your hair, if you do relaxers and those kind of things, sometimes those clarifying shampoos, like I've had them pull color out of my hair because I usually do some kind of red. Um, so I like to use a DIY product, and it's an apple cider vinegar rinse, and it helps to remove buildup. And basically, you shampoo your hair like normal, and then you use the rinse to rinse out. Like, okay, so let's go back one. We're talking about the clarifying. I will use my regular shampoo at once or twice, depending on how long it's been since I washed my hair. Then, after I've rinsed the shampoo out, you have to get the shampoo out first, okay? Then you're going to use your apple cider vinegar rinse and pour that through your hair and just like push it down like this. And then you can leave it for like 2 to 3 minutes. I don't leave it very long though. And then rinse that out. Okay. So there's also, you can exfoliate. So they make some products. I know Paul Mitchell used to make one. I don't know if they do anymore, but I'm going to find a good DIY recipe for this because a lot of people experiencing hair loss, this is something that helps a lot. I experienced hair loss during COVID, and I probably lost half of my head of hair through that. And I started doing a sugar scrub um, about once a month. It wasn't like super intense or anything. I did it once a month for a few months, and then I, tapered off and did like, I haven't done one for quite a while now because my hair has finally it's come back and it's like it was before. So, um, and you use it to gently scrub the scalp. So a lot of the problems with hair loss is that your follicles where your hair grows from gets plugged up by environmental things, by oils, by, it can be almost anything, products you use, all that kind of stuff. So if you do a sugar scrub or a scalp brush, so there's a scalp brush that you can use to remove dead skin cells and stimulate circulation. So that's kind of a definitely a helper if somebody who feels like they don't have as much hair as they used to, or like me, they got COVID. So, anyways, a deep cleanse and a rehydrate. So I've done when I've done the scrub myself in the past, I do that first on basically on dry hair. Like sometimes I'll get my hair damp, but I'll just like start taking it and going right at my scalp. Kind of like, you know how you do a scrub on your face? You might want it to be a little bit damp, but you don't want it wet, wet before you do a scrub. And that's what you do on your scalp, okay? And then you're going to shampoo with a regular shampoo and follow with a hydrating mask or a conditioner to restore the moisture. Because the if you're oh, so I've done this a few different ways on my head. And I never really do a deep cleanse with shampoo because I find that shampoo tends to what it does is it swells the hair, and then that kind of allows, once the hair goes back to its natural size, the cuticles have lifted a little bit, and that helps hair color to leak out. So I don't like doing the deep cleanse with some of the shampoos. I like doing a regular cleanse with my shampoo and then finishing with the vinegar rinse. And I don't find that I need to shampoo it after that. Um, it has that vinegar smell, but then I put conditioner on that has some scent to it and it goes away. So, yeah. So, the rules to detoxify. So, will detoxifying dry out my hair? It can if you don't use conditioner. It will not if you follow up with a hydration. Detoxing removes impurities, but conditioning seals in moisture and keeps your hair soft. Do I need to detox all the time? Well, no. Every 4 to 6 weeks is usually enough unless you use heavy products frequently. I even find every 4 to 6 weeks to be a little much sometimes. I try to do a detox prior to getting a hair color, and I get my hair colored every 6 weeks or so. So, what if I color my hair? Hair coloring can actually detoxify. So, there's a caveat with that. However, if you are retouching the regrowth, it will not detoxify your length as much as possibly as much. Oh, I got extra words in there. Pos- Let me reread that. Regrow. Okay, it will not detoxify your length as much as possibly needed due to the chemical strength lessening if your color gets pulled through. As color is on the head, that time the strength of that color lessens and lessens and lessens throughout that time. And so with me, I get bleach in the front here and I just get like some painted red throughout the rest. But if you just get, I just get my roots done. I don't have the bleach pulled through all of it. So I do need to detoxify my my main shaft and ends. but I don't need to detoxify my roots unless you have an oily scalp. Okay, that's a whole new ball game. And if that is an issue you have, please reach out to me and let's discuss it. Okay, it's kind of a whole different ball of wax. So what if I get chemical texture change services? So perms and relaxers and Brazilian blowouts. It depends. Okay. Um, we'll go back to that one a little bit. Here's how it depends. When you are doing a perm or a relaxer, you're going inside the hair and you're changing the internal structure. Okay, you're messing with the disulfide bonds and moving them around and stuff. And then you're trying to freeze them in that new form to either make the hair straighter or to make the curl wavy or whatever, right? If it's a Brazilian blowout, that thing, Brazilian blowouts blow my mind. Okay. Um, we lived in Europe for 3 years, and when we moved back to America, and I started taking some hair classes and I learned about the Brazilian blowout, I was like, it does what? So the Brazilian blowout actually doesn't go inside and change the internal structure. It sits on the outside of the hair and is ironed on and it stays there. It's not a permanent thing because you do have to keep getting it redone. And the more you get it redone, the more permanent it becomes further like in your length, if that makes sense. So yeah, that kind of depends on which service you're getting. So here's the apple cider vinegar rinse. You mix 2 tablespoons with 1 cup of water. Okay. I usually do 2 or 3 cups of water because I like to rinse it for a while. Um, and I just keep it in a jug in the shower with me where it's not going to get other water in it. And after shampooing, you pour over your scalp and hair. Okay. Let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes, then rinse thoroughly. That's it. That's after you've shampooed. Okay. This simple rinse removes buildup and balances your scalp's pH for a clean, refreshed feeling. Now, did it say apple? Oh, yeah, apple cider vinegar. Okay. I prefer the apple cider vinegar. I tried it once with normal white vinegar. I didn't like that. It it just felt harsh. It was, I think white vinegar is, I need to test the pH is what I need to do. I haven't done that. But I believe the white vinegar is a lower acidic base than the apple cider vinegar. So, yeah. So, what are your biggest hair struggles right now? Let's figure out how detoxing can help you. Fine hair, you need to avoid heavy clarifying products. Okay. So, in other words, stick with the vinegar rinse, apple cider vinegar rinse. Curly, coily hair, you need to use sulfate free clarifiers to retain moisture. Again, I'd say go with the vinegar rinse. It's just a safer alternative. Um, Once you detox your hair, you'll be amazed at how light, bouncy, and shiny it feels. You honestly will. And tomorrow, we're going to dive into how to deeply nourish your hair so you can lock in those amazing results. Once you detox your hair, I already said this, you'll be amazed. And tomorrow, we're going to dive into how to deeply nourish your hair so you can lock in those amazing results. So if you have any questions or concerns about this, um, in my Facebook group, there's a thread called Day One Questions, and if you'd like the Facebook group link, send me a message. I will post it. Let me think. I will post it in YouTube and on my Facebook feed, and this recording will be in my group as well. Okay. If you have any questions, um, oh, apparently there's an extra A in able. Um, I will address each one in the group. I would love to answer your questions, even if it's totally off topic from this. You're like, my hair does this weird thing. Help me. And I would love to help you with that. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me. I have been doing hair, oh man, since 1982. Maybe, no, it was 81 that I first started. But before that, I used to play with all sorts of people's hair, even cut my best friend's hair, although I wasn't ready for that at that time. We were really young. But I've been doing hair a long time. I have vast knowledge about hair, color, uh, texture changing, dealing with wavy hair, curly hair, straight hair. Um, we've had several foster children in the house, and I have dabbled a little bit with some black hair. Black hair is it's I had a hairstylist who did my foster daughter's hair, and she did teach me a lot about doing black hair. And I've had a couple of black customers have me do their hair, but I wouldn't say I have understanding of it, but I'm not the best to do things with black hair. Like, especially when it comes to relaxers. Relaxers scare the living daylights out of me, guys. I remember, I mean, this is back in 1982, I believe. I was in class and we had our mannequins out, and although back then we didn't have the nice curly haired mannequins you can get nowadays, but we were doing relaxers on our mannequins. I swear, like we put that relaxer on, and I swear to you, I looked away for 2 seconds, and that hair dissolved, disappeared. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, like I am never touching this stuff again." That's one service I'm like, "No, no, 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 no." So that's part of the reason when I first learned about the Brazilian blowouts, I was like, I've never heard of a relaxer making the hair look healthier after you use it. And I did use the Brazilian blowout on our foster daughter, and it didn't take her hair straight, but it relaxed it so that her hair didn't mat up as much. And that was really cool. Um, but yeah, that's about it for the live today. Like I say, any questions, any concerns, please let me know. The recipes are posted in my group as well. And yeah, any questions, let me know. I will post it in in the in my Facebook on my Facebook page, which is Tammy Gerges. You can look me up on there, and in YouTube here. So have a fantastic day, evening, whatever, wherever you are. Um, tomorrow we tomorrow either tonight or tomorrow I'd like you guys to detox if you can. And then on the third day, Sunday night, we're going to do some deep conditioning. And I've got some recipes. And I'm going to be making one for myself. I haven't decided if I'm going to go with the strength and moisture or just the moisture, because my curl is like it's just lackluster lately. So I'd like to reinvigorate my curl, and that's where moisture is going to come in. So have a wonderful day, night, and I will hopefully see you all tomorrow. Bye.